Welcome to this week's Bushel Up. It's a nice crisp morning out here at Owner's Acres in Aurora. Love these fall mornings where it's got the chill in the air. But you know, as you noticed, we've been warming up quite a bit here in the afternoon, and it's been good in the sense that it's pushed this crop along and we're getting an early harvest in. The bad side of that is I know a lot of us are struggling to find soybeans to capture them in that 13-14 moisture range. A lot of them have already fallen into that 8-9%. And we're still battling the green stems from the plants not quite being mature, but the heat and the drying weather drying those beans out. So kind of the cards we're dealt. Seems to be the case everywhere. Haven't found a magic formula to keeping that moisture in the soybeans quite yet. We are trying a few different things with desiccation programs, and hopefully we'll have some data on that. Looking forward, favorite time of the year because we're just starting to get that harvest results back. Believe it or not, I actually like skipping ahead of harvest, and I can't wait to get soil tests back. And make sure you're getting those scheduled. Following the combine, that's a great time to capture a picture where that field ended up on available nutrients. We can learn a lot from that soil sample. Tells us a story, and we can overlay yield with soil and all kinds of things to analyze what happened this year and make those good decisions for next year. We talked about at Owner's Acres Tour, the high price of phosphates relative to the price of corn, but the value in potash and maybe some of the micronutrients. So it's a good opportunity to kind of reset the stage, get a new fresh soil sample out there, and determine a great path forward for 2025. We need to have those yields. We need to make sure we're fixing the poor spots or finding that limiting factor, and the grid sample will definitely help us do that. It covers a lot of nutrients, a lot of possibilities. Obviously there's other things out there that can influence yield as well, but starting with that foundation is key. The other thing we encourage you to do is shorten that cycle up. I know in the higher yield environments we get a lot of removal. There's a lot of exchange of nutrients. You know, we talk about soil biology and biological products. We can't just assume that they're releasing nutrients. We got to make sure we're actually measuring that, and that's why I'm a big proponent of, you know, take a field and grid sample it every year. Maybe shorten up those higher yield, higher managed fields into 1 or 2 year cycles, and you'll be surprised what you learn. That's largely where we've been learning a lot of information at Owner's Acres, by sampling every year. Here at Aurora, we'll actually sample fall and spring. And you learn there's a lot of trends based on weather from a previous year, mineralization opportunities. You look right now, we've got warm soil temperatures still here, 1st of October. So if we have some moisture out there, we're going to be mineralizing nutrients, keeping that biology going. When we start getting cold below that 50 degrees, that all slows down. Or if you get dry, that stops. So just some things to think about, and that influences a lot of that year-to-year variability in soils. And we want to make sure we're accounting for that. So please get those orders in early. Now's a great time while the days are still a little bit longer, soil conditions are a little bit more favorable to get out there soil sample. We don't want you to come in middle of November when we got a big book of business and the weather's closing in on us and try to hurry up and grab them. Let us follow your combine. Please communicate with us, and we'll be getting you your information back. It's always fun to deliver grid results in the seat of the combine, where we can already start talking about the fields harvested, what we're seeing there while we're still in harvest, instead of sitting in the middle of February trying to remember what happened. So several good reasons to get your orders on the books. We'll be happy to help you out. Reach out to us if you have any questions.